The Flyers won the last time in this ongoing rivalry. York's overtime heroics were the difference the last meeting. Sabinajad's last game in this rivalry saw him score a few and hit a few. Two dynamic stars and two teams that provide a whole lot of smash-mouth hockey, and it's ready to go. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The Flyers take possession to get this one underway. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Back at the point, he set it up. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Passes it in front, and that's stopped.
As you look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-drill his opponent to find the puck.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. The Rangers win the draw here in their own end. Perreault's got it on the offensive end. Takes it to the front. Rings the iron.
The goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
As both teams set up back at center ice, and really no surprise when you look at who just contributed, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, point-per-game player in this series against his foe here, James. I mean, he has the state circled on his calendar, but he always brings his best against the best.
Shuts him down.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Picking up some steam at center ice. Lets it go! Too many bodies in the way. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, what a clutch save there! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. A blast! And Kurtz aside the slapper with ease. And now it's grabbed by Forster. All alone! Oh, and that goes sideways. Scores! The captain comes through!
He's going to finish this play, but I love how he starts it. It's all with a loose puck battle, and you have to have the tenacity and the fight within you to win this battle. It ain't easy when you got a defender right on you. And you figure out how or other can take it to the net.
Philadelphia's quickly going to work that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they're down very tough to get off the board as well here, James. It might be tough to win when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room, and you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Stick save for the few.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get...
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Now, if you're playing against him, you know you got to keep your head up because of that, James. He knows how to hit, doesn't he? He physically engages. with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
And now he angles it across to Dvorak. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Rangers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. New York's moving it up the ice. Puck picked up by Kerchak. And he makes that save as well.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
A critical point in the game here after the icing. There's some tired legs out there that will be hungry to try to get this puck out.
Well, they'll be hungry, but they're also tired and they're vulnerable, so it's going to be real tough to get to loose pucks and to win the battle, and the opponent knows that. They got to win this right off the hop and find a way to attack the net.
Slides it across! And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Rangers take it across the line. Shakes himself free! And he makes a save there! Looking to make something happen along the boards. Scores! They tie it up!
And they're back to evens. Some goals have had like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net. Of the game and how you can get yourself back, and that's what coaches will always preach here, James, and I feel like there's been an urgency to their step, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
New York's got it in the neutral zone. Taken by Perreault. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end.
A real nice number, showing that he's had a strong, consistent season, in particular on the scoreboard. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy. When you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender, he's down in the butterfly, trying to make himself as big as possible. Not going to give up that shot.
The Rangers must be feeling good about their game right now. Up by one here in the late going to the first.
Well, in their practices, they've been working on getting shots through to the net, and mission accomplished. They have been firing pucks in all areas of the ice, dominating in that area.
The feed in front! And that goes off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Perreault. Rips it! Stops him cold! Puts a little mustard on the hook to knock the puck loose. Now a quick pass to Fox. Shot! And makes the save. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. The Flyers played along the wing. He got all of that one. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Here's a chance. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
New York's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side of immediate.
And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like pushing momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a field during baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
Here in the late going to the period, the Rangers now lead by 2. The Flyers take control of the faceoff. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. New York's got the puck against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around.
Make sure to stop off at any team store here at the arena. Pick up your special price night of the game. Our scarf tonight is $50.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. So how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Flyers really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
Trocheck's got the puck. Quick shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance. Big time hit. That had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely. It also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
New York's got the puck along the wall. Slides it up to Lafreniere. Makes a move in front. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated. They push their opponent back on their field. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. There it is, and he's leading his team in goals for a reason, James. He's got a real knack for the net and uncanny ability to disguise his shot.
New York's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Breakaway! Oh, what a stop on the breakaway!
It's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground, and you want to make your opponent move first? Well, guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
Couturier won the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Feeds it over.
Sometimes when you get one, many follow. But for this rookie, he can feel it. He just wants to get on the board.
The Rangers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Moves it to Borgen. He scores! A little save machine! Because of Middleton!
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it. Boiling over right now. It's a sense of frustration and anger that his team hasn't put any effort into this game. Listen, it's not just about trailing, but it's about the way they've done it. Just no effort, lackluster performance, and no attention to detail.
New York's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And now it's over to Forster. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Cooley. Cutting to the slot. Oh, 10-pass save right there. Ring
goaltender, who seems to be in good position because the puck keeps getting rung off the post.
Stops him with the glove.
Thoreau's found his rhythm in this game and his shot mentality here. He takes this one and he just rips it off the post. That's a tough one. I thought he had it. The goaltender looked like the angle was off, but apparently not.
The Rangers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. New York's won the draw and they'll go to work. Moves around along the half wall. Tries to the paint! Off the bar! I think that caught the inside of the post.
New York's been all over their opponent tonight. They've been dominating in all areas of the game, in particular possession in the offensive zone. This one goes right off of the post. Otherwise, they would have had an even bigger lead in this one.
The Rangers take it along the wing. Here they come on the rush. Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team and the lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water. But without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Philadelphia is going to make a change in goal.
That's going to be it for the goaltender. What a blowout. He's going to get some relief.
The Rangers still have a lot of time left in this game to even make this even more lopsided. But Cheryl, late here in the second, they are dominant.
Well, it's pretty hard to believe that you start with the adrenaline running, you've got the competitive juices flowing, and there is no lag in their play. There's been a consistent effort, and they simply have lit their opponent on fire.
Oh, look at this. Here's a pass in front, and that doesn't connect. The Flyers are on the attack. That goes wide. Takes the puck behind the net. Pass back to the point. Turned aside with the glove by Shesterkin. And he slides it quickly to Trocheck. He's got a step. Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with that one.
Does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. How golden one it is, and he cashes it. Man, has he ever had his legs tonight. Look at him break away from the pack. He's in all alone. It's a one-on-one battle, James, with a little bit of a pause there to get the goaltender to bite, and then he puts it in the back of the net. I bet you the coach wishes he could lace him up. He'd be doing better than his team right now. I mean, they have brought nothing, no energy, no vigor, anything to this game, and the coach, he's livid.
The Rangers are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Takes a shot. Makes the save on the slapper. Sends it quickly to Rempe. Skates to the crease. And a great save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
New York's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. And they win the draw here in their own end. Long pass across the ice. And he loses control of the puck. Through center along the wing. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Karche's taking it from his own end. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
There are moments when a puck can be propelled into the spectating area without force to cause injury. So please,
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Here's a shot. Oh, what save! Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
To the middle. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. And he slides it quickly to Lafreniere. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Jack's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
New York's on total cruise control early in this third period. The Rangers win it. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here he is in close. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Quick shot. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Rangers have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. Philadelphia's won the defensive zone draw. Sends the pass across the ice. With possession along the wall. Back to the blue line. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Quick pass to Lafreniere. The Rangers carried along the wall. Oh, so good! Oh my goodness, what a score!
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Knocked into the open ice. Scooped up along the wall by Forster. Oh, he'll feel that one. Handles the pass. Tremendous coverage on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Grabbed along the boards by Iorio. And that's broken up with a stick in front.
Hayes is creating a ton of energy out there because of his drive and compete level. I mean, he is off balance, stumbling, and still manages to find the puck and get it to the net. This creates a scoring chance. Yeah, it doesn't go in, but what it does is it creates energy for his entire team as they build momentum.
Moves the puck down low. A shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Tries to the sweet spot. Burrow's exploring options with the puck. Fantastic save.
Garrison styled in an outstanding
Scores! Well, talk about a friendly game right there.
yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you gotta get the right one, and that one is in his favor. We hear coaches preaching all the time, take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't as he drops to that butterfly. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
So the point streak continues in this rivalry series after he picks up an assist, and some people just love these matchups, right?
Yeah, I mean, your best performance, you know you're a gamer, right? And that's what it's all about. When it's best on best competition, when there's a rival like this, you got to put your best foot forward, and he always does.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Capitals are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available, a few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive was hanging onto the puck after that hit. The Flyers played along the boards. Oh, how did they stop that with the one-timer? New York's crossed the line and on the attack. Shot tipped in front. Big-time stop there. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him with the save.
A ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high-danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
The Rangers have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a short pass to Konechny. Fires it on net, and that clanks off the air.
Philadelphia's coaching staff having a tough time rallying their troops here. A real frustrating night, nothing going their way, not getting any bounces. It's indicated right there. A nice miss as it goes off the post.
There's a centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. New York's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Edstrom. Oh, what a save in front!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And now he moves it quickly to Perreault. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Oh, what a save!
Shesterkin's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Scores! And 3 is the magic number as he picks up the hat trick.
The hat trick for the first one this season, James, and they say that when the puck comes to you, it isn't just luck, he's all around it. And then you gotta do something with it, he buries it 3 times. Man, is he ever good at deflecting the puck. It's all about getting the hands away from the body and getting to the area with good timing.
Well, he does it again against his rivals by extending his point streak here with that goal.
It's funny, just watching him play. It's like every time he hops over the boards onto the ice, you just know that he's going to have an impact here, James. And I'm not sure they know how to defend him, because if there's players on him, he finds an open player. If the puck's on his stick, he finds a lane to get it through to the net. So he's kind of got the trifecta, if you will, to be able to make plays and contribute offensively.
Thunderous hit on the play.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Trocheck's going off for interference.